Hello again, and thank you for tuning in and for joining Controversy 7 Ministry. On this video, I want to address something that I think is very important, that we need to put some things into perspective. And here's the thing. There are people who think that the lake of fire is the most terrifying thing that one can ever think about. That the lost are going to be trembling about, that the lake of fire is the most frightening thing. While it is going to be terrifying, while the lake of fire will be a terrifying scene, the one thing that you must understand how severe this is worse. The worst torment that is much more worse than the lake of fire, that is actually going to torment the people even more. And it's worse than the lake of fire. It is the eternal separation from God. I tell you, brothers and sisters, the eternal separation between humanity and his maker, the eternal separation, to be cut off from your maker, that is the most horrifying thing. It is the most terrifying thing that an individual can ever experience. And those who are lost are going to feel that eternal separation. It's not the lake of fire. It's not the pain that they're going to feel, which is going to be the most trembling part. No. The most trembling part about all of this is knowing that you are never going to see your maker again, and that you have been cut off permanently, forever, eternally. If that does not scare you, I don't know what will, brothers and sisters. Maybe you don't understand. So let me bring this to a perspective that you may be able to better understand this. I'm going to speak this now in layman terms, so that even a child can be able to better understand what I'm about to tell you right now. My friends, it is no secret. The devil, even Lucifer, Satan, the deceiver, the serpent of old, the dragon, he has always been your adversary, and he will forever remain your adversary. The devil is not your friend. He is your enemy. He is your enemy. He seeks whatever opportunity he can, he seeks to kill you and to do harm to you. If the devil cannot use you, he's going to take you out. And if the devil's going to use you, he will use you, but the minute he's done using you and you're no good to him, he kills you. He is not your friend. One thing you have to understand, Satan is not your friend. That's number one. Number two, you need to understand, brothers and sisters, that the reason why you are able to sleep at night, you have peace, right? Even the wicked, they sleep at night. The Most High allows sunshine and rain and the seasons to change both upon the righteous and upon the unrighteous. You see, my friends, it is only the divine hand of protection that comes from heaven above that God is able to stay the hand of the enemy away from your life, and he is able to keep the devil away from you, from tormenting you. There are some boundaries which God Almighty has put for your protection, that the devil should not plague you and trouble you. Friends, I tell you the truth, that those who reject God, when you turn your back on your Father in heaven, when you denounce him and you walk away from him and you cut him off, you blaspheme his name and you turn away from him permanently. When you cut yourself off from him, I tell you, you have no idea. You have no idea what you are doing. For you know not what you are doing. Just because you cut off your Father in heaven, if, let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just say that you decided that you're going to cut off your Father in heaven, and you want to join Lucifer's team, Satan's team, yeah? Team Satan, yeah, okay? So you reject God, and you turn over to Satan. Just because you became a Lucifer sympathizer, or a sympathizer of the devil. Do you think that the devil sees you as a friend? Does the devil see you as an ally? No. All you simply are is an object. And the devil will throw you. The minute that he wants to get rid of you, he will eliminate you. The devil, that he has no feelings of, he has no emotions of mercy, no emotions of love. The devil has zero conscience whatsoever of righteousness. Righteousness, holiness, patience, all of these things which belong to God, the devil is completely void of these things. Make note of this. The wicked have no rest, day or night, who worship the beast and receive his mark in their foreheads or in their right hand. What does that mean? You see, my friends, I believe that the only reason why everyone is able to still have rest and everyone is able to still have somewhat type of a peace, it's because of the mercy that proceeded forth from the throne of God. But there's an hour that is coming, and it is going to all fall down upon the last generation. And the hour which is going to come is this. In this last generation, an hour of the close of probation will take place. And when that moment comes, my friends, I tell you the truth before heaven and earth, the Spirit of God will be withdrawn from the sons of men. And when the Spirit of God is withdrawn from the sons of men, those who do not have the protective covering of God upon them, they are left without shelter. And when you are left without shelter, my friends, the only thing that is left for you now is to be in total darkness. And when you are left in total darkness, friends, I tell you the truth, you are going to have no peace and no rest, day or night. Why? Because God would have handed you over to Lucifer, and the devil would have said, all right, I'm going to take these and I'm going to torment them, I'm going to trouble them, and I am going to now use them as my own personal vessels, and I am going to use them to go and do my bidding. These are my slaves. Do you understand what I'm saying? The devil is rallying his army, and his army has no peace and no rest, day or night. The most scariest thing, the torment that will happen to people, even before the lake of fire, those who are lost, the torment that will trouble them the most is the eternal separation, to be cut off from God. To be cut off. To that feeling of being cut off from the Most High, I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, that is a terrifying feeling that no human being ought to experience. No human being ought to experience that. You do not want to experience being eternally cut off from God and to be without shelter. You don't want to experience that. Trust me, brothers and sisters. Every other feeling of pain or whatever, all of that does not compare. Nothing can compare to the torment of being eternally cut off from God. I don't want to be cut off from my Father which is in heaven. No, no, no. I do not want to be cut off. And I pray that you yourself do not allow yourself to be cut off. Do not cut yourself off. We are the ones who cut ourselves off from having a relationship with our God. He doesn't cut us off. We're the ones who reject Him. So we need to ensure, brothers and sisters, that we work our salvation with fear and trembling, even now. Even now. I pray that this has been a blessing to you. I'm trying to make you think and keep you on your tiptoes. All right, keep you on your feet, should I say? This is Controversy 7. Thank you for tuning in and for joining me. You take good care of yourselves. Be blessed. Be safe, and I'll see you next time.